Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic Inspirations. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy my videos. There are playlists that I've created if you want to check back on some past ones. If you like the video, please like, please subscribe, it's free. Share my videos. Thank you so much. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Thanks for supporting my channel, I appreciate that very much. If you've got any comments or ideas for future readings, just leave me a comment. So today we're doing a divine masculine, divine feminine reading, and we're looking at the love lessons you've learned from this connection. So we're going to look at the divine masculine lessons and the divine feminine lessons, and obviously this is a general reading, for the collective, so just take what resonates for you. Okay, so we're going to have a look and see what lessons you've learned. And these readings are for people in separation, no contact. So this is my friend Rachel at Angelic Revelation 144, one of her beautiful decks, Sacred Mirror. So we've got free spirit. So these are what's triggered you. What did you trigger in each other? So what did the feminine trigger in the masculine? We've got free spirit energy here. Focused. Astral realm. And girl power. So straight away I'm feeling he could have seen the feminine as very much a free spirit, and maybe he wasn't in that energy of being free spirited. Maybe that was a lesson that he needed to learn, okay, to be more free spirited in his life. Maybe he was somebody bound by rules and regulations and was afraid to move out of that comfort zone. And we got focused here. And I feel that maybe he needed to focus more on his own growth. Maybe his focus was on the wrong thing. This is about self-reflection. There's a person looking in the mirror there. So maybe he needs to focus more on his own growth, his own, what was going on with him within. Instead of focusing outwards, focus inwards is what I'm getting. But we'll clarify in a minute. And we've got the astral realm. So maybe the feminine inspired the masculine to connect with the astral realm, to get in touch with that, to connect, with their guides, their angels, to open up to that. And I feel with this girl power energy, I feel that's the masculine awakening more to their feminine power, to come into that feminine energy, to recognise that feminine side of themselves, because we all have masculine and feminine aspects of ourselves. And I feel that, the masculine, he needed to come into balance with his feminine energies. So let's have a look. Why's the free spirit there? It's a free spirit there. Wow, we got the sun energy. So happiness and joy, to live in that moment, to be in that happiness, to be in that joy, to not stop yourself from being light-hearted, being joyful. And maybe a lot of the masculines were very serious when you met them, very focused on their work or, other issues in their life, and not giving themselves the freedom to enjoy their life, to be free, to be happy, to be joyful. So what's the focused energy about? We've got the world energy here. So I feel, as I was talking, I feel like as well as looking inwards more and that self-reflection, also being more open to travelling maybe, to seeing what the world has to offer, to get out of your comfort zone and to really explore the world and to see more of the world. Maybe they hadn't done that. And we've got the astral realm there. We've got 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like building up, really gaining knowledge, really, again, focusing, going within, connecting with their own intuition, with their own higher self, to really, build on their knowledge, build on their spiritual growth, to really work on that aspect of themselves. And as I said, with the girl power, wow, we got 2 of Cups energy. So again, that loving energy, to be in that energy of self-love, to be in that energy of self-love, so that they can then be in that energy of loving another, to being open to give and receive love. And by coming into that balance, I feel they will achieve that more. Okay, so let's have a look at some other energies. So we've got divine masculine energy here. So very much, I think they're aware that they were in that, very much in that masculine energy, and they needed to balance that out with the feminine, and realizing that this was a very special connection, that they were the masculine aspect of the connection, and the divine feminine was the feminine aspect. But within all of us, we have that divine masculine and divine feminine, and really coming into that energy of being aware of their feminine self as well. We have presence. So this is about living in the now, focusing on the now, living in that moment, not looking back, not looking forward. All we ever have is now. And maybe they were somebody that looked back a lot, you know, over past mistakes, past hurts, like we all do at times. But maybe they focused too much on the past and they were missing out on the now. They weren't living in the now. And again, I feel the connection with the feminine really helped them to look at that a lot more. And, you know, with the future as well, you know, we can plan for the future, but all we ever have is now, and it's living now. That's when we can really achieve that happiness and that satisfaction, by being in that now moment. And I think they've realised that. And we've got soul energy here. So I feel that they very much did feel that soul connection with their divine feminine. They did feel this soul connection. They may be aware there was a soul contract here. They feel this could be a soulmate, or obviously for some of you, twin flame connection. They felt it was a very different connection maybe to what they'd ever experienced before. And they felt connected with their feminine at the soul level here. And we've got curiosity. So again, I feel the feminine triggered the curiosity, and the masculine triggered them wanting to know more about maybe the spiritual side of life, to go within, as I said, that self-reflection, to go within, and also very curious about the feminine, you know, very curious to know more, found the feminine very intriguing, very different maybe to people they'd known before. And they have this curiosity now to know more about this person that came into their life and stirred up a lot of feelings and triggered a lot of reactions in them. So what love lessons have we got here? We've got, you deserve a love miracle. So they're feeling more deserving of love, of you know, wanting love in their life. And as I say, being in that energy of self-love, and they're realising that they deserve that in their life. They deserve love. And they do feel that this connection is divinely guided. You know, when they look back over the circumstances of when you met, how you met, and the connection you shared at that time, again, it's very unique and different to what they've experienced before in a connection. And we've got energy of love, the highest energy of all. They're very much in that self-love energy. And as we saw, the Two of Cups energy there, they're really wanting to offer love to their divine partner here. They're feeling the love for themselves, and their heart chakra's opening, you know, to be in that energy of give and take in love. And they realise that they're, you know, they're feeling that compassion, they're feeling that gratitude, and they want to express that. So they've done some inner child healing here, family wounds. So this could be to do with that inner child when they were young. Maybe something happened that affected them. Maybe their family wounds in a recent family situation. So they've been doing this inner work on themselves to bring themselves into that more joyful, to be able to live in that joyful, fun energy. And we've got flirty fun ties. So they're wanting to bring this flirtatious energy to this connection, to be in that fun energy, you know, that inner child energy of being playful. They want to be playful, and they want to take a chance on love. They want to leap right in with their divine feminine here. Okay, they want to take a chance on love. They're opening up to that possibility and wanting to take that leap of faith here. So we've got transmutation. So I feel that they were in a very dark place, okay, when the Divine Feminine met them. Obviously, it'd be different for all of you. And, you know, the Divine Feminine was in that energy, and it was very healing energy. And, you know, on a subconscious level, not always aware that we're doing this, but in the Divine Feminine energy, I feel they received healing, and they've triggered that within them, as I said, going within, that self-reflection, getting in touch with their divine feminine self, and they're transmuting these energies, past energies, you know, negative thought patterns and behaviours, and really looking inwards on their patterns of behaviours. And we've got emergence here, so again, I feel this is them, you know, going through the changes, really going within, really looking at past patterns of behaviour, wanting to change behaviours. And, you know, it's like the cocoon phase, you know, this period of separation. For a lot of you, it's like the cocoon stage, you know, when a caterpillar transforms into the butterfly. And I feel you've both been in that energy of the cocoon stage before you transform into that beautiful butterfly, that beautiful transformation energy. And we've got healing sounds here. So again, I feel your masculine could have been working with sound energy. This could be anything from meditations online, transmissions online, singing bowls, sound baths, drums, you know, whatever. You know, sound is a very powerful, very major healing tool. So this is something that he could have been working with. And just something as simple as listening to some music as well. And we've got universal heart. So I feel he's feeling very much connected at the heart space with his divine feminine. And if you look at the eyes there is that glow, that inner glow. You know, that I feel that when you met each other, there was that soul connection through the eyes. You know, that soul recognition through the eyes. And he's feeling that. He's feeling that soul connection. He's feeling that heart space connection. Yeah, inner child again. So confirmation again that there's been inner child work here. So again, this could have been the feminine as well. You know, work to do on your inner child, to love your inner child, to nurture your inner child, and to bring out that playful side again, you know, and to really heal that aspect of yourself. And it can lead to massive change. And pay attention to the signs. So I do feel he's been receiving signs from spirit. He's becoming more aware of this. Maybe his divine feminine has been sending him signs as well. And, you know, he's really paying attention. He's awake to that now and looking out for these signs. And these signs could be anything. There could be numbers, could be music. We've got animal there. We've got an owl spirit there. Things in nature. You know, it'd be different for everybody. But he's coming to that awareness of looking out for signs. And also I feel he's been seeing signs that actually remind him of his divine feminine. I'm saying him, but take what resonates. And we got that letting go energy. So I do feel that the masculine was somebody very much that liked to be in control in his life, you know, liked to control things, you know, to do with work, home, family, love, you know, because he felt safe in that, being in that control energy there. And, you know, he's learning to let go. He's learning to go with the flow and trust in the divine, and to just let go of these control issues. So let's get some self-love messages, the power of positivity. So I really feel that he's realised that being positive is such a powerful attractor, because like attracts like. And if you're getting stuck in those negative ruts, obviously you can attract the negative again, around and again and again. So he's focusing on the positive in his thoughts, in his words, and his deeds. And we've got connect with the moon energy. So the moon cycles could have been very significant for him, connecting him with his own healing, connecting with his feelings, really triggering him at times to do this work, to go within that self-reflection, if I can speak, and explore the mysteries of life. So again, we had that world card energy, and I said about looking outwards as well as inwards, looking at the world in general, maybe exploring the mysteries, the ancient times. Maybe he's drawn to that because through ancient knowledge we can learn a lot more about the present, if that makes sense. So let's get the soul healing messages for the masculine. So we've got relax. Find ways to unwind from the stress and strains of life. Maybe a bubble bath, dancing, yoga, listen to music. Find ways to soothe your soul. So I feel this was a big lesson for a lot of the masculines, having to learn to relax. They might have been somebody that was constantly on the go because they didn't want to think. You know, by keeping busy, we allow ourselves to not think and not go deep. And they're needing to learn to relax and really take that time out, as I said, for self-reflection, to go within. And I feel it was a scary place for a lot of masculines, but they're starting to learn to do that. And self-love. Love yourself first before you can fully love another. So we saw that. So they're in that energy of self-love, okay? And they're wanting to share their love with their feminine. And peace. Find your inner peace. What gives you peace? Meditate, do yoga, or listen to music again. So finding that peace, finding that relaxation. You know, they're going within, they're really soul searching, and they've come into that beautiful self-love energy there. So this is Divine Love Affirmations. I make peace with karmic partners and learn lessons from difficult relationships of the past. These experiences enable me to be a better spouse to my true divine partner. So a lot of them have been through karmic connections. We all have karmic connections in this lifetime. We have karma that we have to learn and release and clear, okay, from many lifetimes. So I feel they've learned, you know, they've had a karmic connection here that then they've learned lessons from, and they're learning to release this, to heal the past, as I say, you know, move away from past energies. And I take a deep breath and surrender to the present moment. I am calm, still, and content in the now. So we was talking about that earlier. So they're very much learning to live in the now, which is the best way to be, you know, because all we ever have is the now. And then we've got Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle here. I open my heart to receive the highest love of all from God and from my divine partner. I know I'm loved and I allow myself to feel that love without fear. Beautiful. So there was a fear of love here. And again, you could have mirrored each other in that. So this is the Universal Heart Oracle here. You are now reaching the end of a karmic cycle. As you embrace new potential in your life, many exciting opportunities will be presented to you. There may be new boundaries to break through for your spiritual and personal growth. Take time to meditate. Create a strategy to achieve your limitless potential. Be open to new opportunities and people that encourage and support you. So yes, end of a karmic cycle, coming into new beginnings. Okay, lots of potential there. So let's get your unicorn magic messages, and then I'm just going to get a few tarot decks for current energies. Tarot messages, rather. So we've got a compassionate heart. So I do feel the masculine has come into that. He's having that compassion for self and compassion for others. And be independent, be free-spirited. So again, that's, you know, reinforcing the first message that came out. He's learning to be more free-spirited, to sort of go with the flow energy, to not try and control everything, to be independent and not, you know, be in codependent relationships, which I think is some of the lessons that are being learned as well. So let's get some current energies, and then we'll go into the feminine energies lessons. So current energies here. We've got Nine of Cups here. So wanting their wish fulfillment. Yeah, balanced energies, coming into balance, as I said, with their feminine and masculine aspects. Wow. Ace of Cups. So definitely in that self-love energy and wanting a new beginning in love here. Okay. So beautiful messages. So I'm going to clear the decks and then we'll get into the feminine energies. Hello, we're back with the Divine Feminine. So what are the love lessons of this connection? Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. So let's have a look and see what triggers the masculine may have caused in the feminine. So we've got Tranquil, Two Minds, Shadow and Light, and Nurture in Nature. So I feel the feminine, you know, this was a connection maybe that was, you know, one of those off and on connections. And you had to learn to keep your center with that tranquil energy. Maybe you were learning to hold back on expressing how you felt. You were staying in that tranquil energy, not trying to get activated into anger or upset, and you didn't express that to your masculine. And we've got two minds, so you know there could have been confusion here. Maybe you know you were in two minds about this connection, this person. You know, how could they treat you this way when you felt something for them? You know, it was a bit like a Jekyll and Hyde. You know, one minute they were with you, then they weren't with you, and there was confusion over that. And maybe one part of you didn't want to continue, and another part of you did. And we got shadow and light. So I do feel that you had to look at your shadow side. Okay, this person triggered that in you. You had to look at that. And maybe you were afraid to look at that before. And then we got nurture in nature. So you've had to learn to really nurture yourself, I feel. Really look after number one. Really take care of yourself. And focus on your own self-care. Because these readings are for people in separation, no contact. So why is the tranquil there? Why is tranquil there? We've got Three of Pentacles energy. So I feel you very much wanted to collaborate with your masculine, and it was very frustrating for you, and you kept your calm in that energy. We have Seven of Cups. So you may have had lots of options or felt that they had lots of options. But you kept your calm at that time. You didn't speak your mind. You didn't speak your truth. And we've got two minds there. So why is two minds there? We've got Five of Pentacles. So yeah, you did feel left out in the cold. You did feel neglected. You did feel rejected by your masculine here. And yeah, Five of Wands. There was inner turmoil, inner conflict within you. You know, one minute you were in your head, you know, feeling about it. Then you were in your feelings, feeling the love. So you were very conflicted by this scenario. And you had to go to the dark side there with the shadow and light. You know, instead of always being, you know, happy and obliging and a people pleaser maybe. You know, this triggered you to go to those dark aspects, those dark sides. Why did he trigger that in you? Why did he make you feel that way? Etc. And we've got Ace of Pentacles. So, you know, you wanted a fresh start. You wanted a better start, you know, with this connection. You wanted somebody to make that offer, a solid offer to you. And we got Chariot energy. So some of you could have moved away from this connection. Okay, you could have moved away because it wasn't what, you know, serving you. And we got the Hermit energy. Yeah, you went within to get enlightenment, you know, on this connection, to get enlightenment on what's, you know, what is going on here. And you was in that energy of nurturing yourself here. We've got the nurture and nature energy. So maybe some of you started to go out more in nature, to connect with nature. You know, that you found that a very healing place to be. And you put your focus back on yourself, to nurture yourself. Instead of worrying what your masculine was up to, you've been nurturing yourself and focused on that. We've got Eight of Swords. So very much up in your head about it all, though. Very much up in your head. What else? Yeah, Ace of Wands, you're wanting that passionate beginning, you know, wanting a fresh start here. But obviously wanting things to change in this connection. So yeah, you took time out to heal, you know, you've retreated, recharged. You took that time out to heal your own energy here, which is a good place to be. So what other energies? So we've got the Seven Chakras. So this is your third eye. Sorry, not your third eye, your crown chakra. So this could have been you know, this turmoil could have really opened you up more spiritually. You went within, you did some healing on your chakras, and you felt more connected. You were calling in your guides and angels to support you, listening to guidance. And we've got romantic love. You're wanting romantic love for yourself. You know you're worthy of that. You know you're deserving, and not this situationship that you were in, or this in and out energy of somebody being non-committal, not wanting to commit to anything or be solid in your life. You know, you want that for yourself. You're wanting that committed romantic love, somebody to be romantic, to say they're going to turn up when they say they're going to turn up, you know, to be wined and dined, whatever it is for you. And we've got originality. So I think you've really tapped into who you are, you know, not being afraid to be original, to be your authentic self, okay, to be who you truly are, to just be your original self, and like coming into that Empress energy. And we've got kindness. So this is the heart chakra. So I do feel, I'm not saying you weren't kind people, I'm sure you were very kind, but I think sometimes we neglect ourselves and we're not kind to ourselves. And I feel this is talking about that self-love, okay, coming into that energy of self-love, having that kindness and compassion for yourself in the way that you did for others. And you possibly weren't doing that before because you let this person treat you badly, but you've forgiven yourself for that, okay? And we need to be kind to ourselves always, okay, because you deserve that. So what love lessons? So yeah, some feminines, you obviously had a fear of love here. And again, this could have been to do with past relationships where your heart was broken, okay, and you found it very difficult to open up to love. Sometimes we close off our heart, we don't know we're doing it, okay, because we don't want to get hurt again, yeah. Because you'd had breakups before, heartbreak before, and, you know, your heart, when you were with this person, possibly wasn't fully open because, again, you were afraid of being hurt, and I feel that was mutual energy. And you want to get creative with your your divine partner. You want to be creative, you want to create things with them, to be creative, and they're having fun here, painting, getting in a mess. You want that fun, that joy, and again, that came out in the masculine reading. And you still believe in the magic of love. You want that magical love in your life, that magical connection where it's mutual give and take. And you want to be close. You want that intimacy with somebody who truly wants to be there with you, who's being authentic as well. So let's look at your love journey. So there was definitely, or is a telepathic link between you. You could be dreaming about each other, see each other in your dreams. You could be connecting in the 5D. You could be very different in the world, in your opposites attract energy there. You could be from different backgrounds, different countries, speak different languages, have different religious beliefs. You could be very different in many ways, but something about you, there's this soul connection, this telepathy link there. And you felt overwhelmed with your emotions at times, okay? And that reminds me of the Eight of Swords energy that came out. You know, you're very much up in your head rather than in your feelings a lot of the time because your heart was closed off at that time. And you felt overwhelmed because of this situation. But you want to have an open, honest discussion. You want to be honest with your person. You want to discuss things and be open with each other. Discuss your feelings in an honest way and both be honest and truthful. That's what you want, that open, honest conversation. Because you still have love here for your masculine, okay? There is love here. But I also feel there is that self-love. You're in that self-love and you won't take any BS from anybody anymore because you'll know you're worthy. You know you're deserving of more. So we've got retreat energy, so that very much reminds me of that Four of Swords energy. So you took that time, you know, you've retreated. Some of you could have been alone, spent time alone in prayer, meditation, really going within to connect with what you truly want moving forward. And we've got golden memories. So I feel that the times that you shared with your divine partner were very golden, you know, these special moments that you shared with them. We do tend to look back on the good aspects, don't we? And try not to let that colour, you know, the bad things, as it were, because good and bad occurs, obviously. But you have very fond memories of this connection. And we've got tantric union here. You're wanting this tantric union in your life. You're wanting this divine connection, this soul connection, this tantric love with your divine partner. And we've got messages from afar here. So I feel that you're hoping to get a message from your divine partner. But this is also you connecting with that crown chakra. We started off with that, getting messages from your guides and angels. Open up to the messages and the guidance that they're wanting to give you right now. And we've got home energy here. I feel when you were in each other's energy, you did feel very much at home with each other, because there was that soul recognition. You've had lifetimes together, and you've also realised that home is where the heart is. Divine Feminine, you realise that you have that self-love, and wherever you are love. You are love yourself, and, you know, feeling comfortable in your own skin. And we got courage here. So I think you've had to be brave, you know, working with yourself, acknowledging what's happened, you know, opening up, trying to heal old wounds, and forgiving yourself, you know, for mistakes, forgiving others for their mistakes, to allow yourself to move forward. And you've got that enlightenment, you know, it's holding the lantern. You see clearly, you're seeing clearly now, okay? And you have the courage to move forward in your life, whether that's alone or with a divine partner. You have that courage. And we've got unleash your creativity. So I feel that meeting your masculine triggered very much your creative side for a lot of you. Some of you could be dressed unusual, you know, very unique, as I said. And something about this connection triggered your creativity. You know, this could be painting, drawing, making clothes, cooking, gardening, whatever it is for you. I feel that this unleashed a spark of creativity in you. So keep being creative. You know, it's part of who we are. So some self-love messages. Cleanse, open and activate your chakras. So do regular work on your chakras, the 7 chakras, and cleanse and clear these energies. You know, when we feel a bit out of sorts, it's usually because our chakras are out of balance. Okay, so, you know, there's lots of online things. I think I've got a meditation online about that. You know, or go and see a healer, a Reiki healer. And we've got calmness. Calm your mind, relax, breathe in the sea air. So if you're able to get near the ocean, I mean, the sea air is so healing and calming, isn't it? The sound of the waves and the smell of the ocean. But if not, there's lots of online things you can listen to. So relax, rest and relax to the sound of the ocean. It's such a soothing sound. And again, we've got the kindness energy again. Goes a long way. Be kind to you and others. So I think that message is main. I think you are kind. I feel you were not maybe being kind to yourself. You're being hard on yourself, and you need to be kind to yourself. We all make mistakes. We're human. We're here to learn, and be kind to yourself. Okay, so your soul healing messages. Soul light, let your light shine into the world. Be the light for others still in the dark. Beautiful. So don't be afraid to be yourself. Shine your light in the world. Honesty, be honest with yourself and with others, and act with integrity. So yeah, be honest with yourself. You know, what is it that you truly want for yourself, okay? And unconditional love for self and others. So beautiful, be in that unconditional love. You know, don't be in that judgmental energy. You know, love yourself. We all have good and bad aspects. And be in that energy of unconditional love for others, because we're all at different stages of our journey here. And we've got divine love affirmation messages. I'm open to receive support from my divine partner. I show support to my partner whenever they need me. Beautiful. So you're in that supportive energy. You want to be supportive. I am love itself. I do not have to look outside of myself for validation. I show myself unconditional love and compassion. I forgive myself for any mistakes and take only the lessons learned to set myself free. Exactly what we were talking about, okay? In that energy of self-love, unconditional love, forgiveness, compassion for yourself. We're all learning here. I invite harmony into my life, into my connections, and allow harmonious sacred union with my divine partner. So allow this in, open up to this, okay, if this is what you're wanting. And we have stop and smell the roses. I am free to act, think and feel as I wish when I come from a place of authenticity and integrity. I use my freedom to create an abundant, meaningful life. Beautiful. So yes, be authentic, be in your integrity, and you have the freedom to create the life that you truly desire. My prayers are heard and answered in unexpected ways. Divine support is readily available to me. All I have to do is ask. So yeah, tune in with that crown chakra energy there. You know, they need our permission to come in and help us. So call on your guides and angels for that guidance. And the Universal Heart Oracle message. Your angels are helping guide your career business at this time. You're being asked to trust your perception and intuition to help guide your career. You have a great deal of creative sacral energy, which if utilised will enable you to create beautiful endeavours and provide you with blossoming abundance, which will continue to grow and prosper. So beautiful. So we tapped into that, didn't we? That creative energy can enable you to have a successful business or career here somewhere, and this would bring in that abundance and connect your guides and angels again, as we said. So your final unicorn messages. You have passionate feelings here, okay? So don't deny them. Just honour your feelings and move forward in life. Stop staying stuck. Yes, whatever you do, don't stay stuck in your life, okay? So let's get some just current tarot for some current energies for the feminine. Where's the feminine up right now? So these are beautiful messages, and you've done a lot. You've done a lot here. You've been through a lot. You've healed a lot. You've worked hard on yourself. Be proud of what you've achieved here. So let's get some messages for the... Where's the feminine at right now? We've got Knight of Wands energy. So again, that's that passionate energy, I feel. King of Swords energy. That's that truth, that clarity. You know, being in your passion, you know, honouring your passion, being in that truth, that authenticity. It's a feminine out right now. We've got Page of Pentacles energy again. So you're wanting something solid in your life. You're wanting a new beginning. And we've got Page of Cups. So you're wanting, you know, that expression of love. You're wanting that message to come through, and we've got Knight of Cups. So you are wanting a romantic gesture, I feel, here from your divine partner. Anything else? Where is the divine feminine out right now? It's the divine feminine out right now. Wow, got the beautiful Queen of Wands energy. So some of you could be fire sign, but it doesn't have to be Aries, Leo, Sag. But you're in that energy of the Queen of Wands. You're attracting attention. You're passionate. You're vibrant. You're, you know, as I said, you could have your own business, and you are attracting a lot of attention. So be in that beautiful energy, and sending you lots of love and blessings. Thank you very much. Bye for now.